My daughter Kuri has DRPLA, a disease that causes atrophy of the brain. It is hereditary and progressive. There is no cure. Kuri is bedridden. My husband Chiaki passed away 5 years ago from this disease. I wrote OHANA Family 11 years ago in hopes of finding a cure. I pray that I can save my daughter. Chapter 1. Kuri's Change, Suffering 2. Kuri loves people. Kuri loves to play with her friend. As she reaches the upper grade, the gap between her and healthy children only grows further apart. Our house is a townhouse. There were many children living around us. At first, she played with children of her own age, but gradually she couldn't keep up with them and started playing with younger children more and more. After a while, she couldn't play with the younger children either. She would come home crying and say, "They won't play with me," and more days went by. Chiaki told her, "Don't play with the younger children. You should stay at home." Still, the neighbors were kind and told their own children, "You should play with Kuri too." From the children's point of view, it was no fun to play with Kuri. After a while, they began to say, "You are tired, Kuri, so you'd better go home soon." She still wanted to play with them, but they told her so, and she reluctantly went home. It's not that the other kids are mean. They give her a hand and even talk to her when she's having trouble. They just don't enjoy playing when Kuri is around. I could understand that. So when Kuri saw the kids playing and asked to play with them, I told her, "Let's play with Mommy today." Such days went on and on. One day, when Kuri and I returned from an outing, the neighborhood kids were playing together as usual. I silently opened the car door and held Kuri's hand. Kuri stared at the children. Then she mumbled a few words. "I have an appointment, so I won't play with them," she said. I said, "Well, let's go home today." But I couldn't stop crying. It was all I could do to keep Kuri from seeing me. It might be easy for a healthy child to think over a sentence that says, "I have something to do." But for Kuri, she had to think about why she did it, convince herself, and decide not to play. That must have been a tremendous struggle. I can only imagine how difficult it must have been for Kuri to come up with her own reasons. I felt sorry for Kuri because she had experienced the pain of waiting to play with her friends but gradually not being able to. I did the best I could do for Kuri by telling her, "Let's go home and play a lot."